Hi, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I'm Terry at Holding Your Space. Let me get rid of that. There we go. That's a little better. So sorry about that this morning. I was going to go on at 7:30. It is now 7:36, and I had technical difficulties. And hair difficulties, obviously. Anyway, you might ask yourself, why is she wearing that beautiful necklace? Well, I was channeling. I have some indigenous guides, and they bring so much beautiful energy. Hi, Judith. How are you? Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold here. Anyway, I have some indigenous guides. We all do, obviously. And um, anyway, Today it was all about the earth and the abalone, which is a beautiful spirit meaning for abundance and seeing. And another psychic gave me this beautiful abalone shell for scrying. So I don't know, Judith, have you ever tried that? The scrying? So it's interesting. I didn't channel this message with this, but I was told at the end to go to that. And when I picked, hi Lauren, how are you doing? And when I picked it up, it just had so much energy to it, just like a, oh, you have tried it, Judith. Cool. Did you like it? Was it productive? Um, the scrying with the abalone. I know there's a delay on this. So anyway, but it's really interesting. So when I picked it up again today, I don't know if you can see it, but in the center of the shell here is my flower of life. So my flower of life, as we all have one, but it's like one of my favorite sacred geometries. So, and I don't care how many petals it has. Usually mine have six. Yeah, Judith, me too. Just going within, I do better with seeing things. But anyway, so the energy, that was something new. And I've had this beautiful necklace for a while. I actually found it at a charity shop at a thrift store on my birthday a couple of years ago. I was with my sister Connie, and I love anything shiny. And if I go out thrifting, that's exactly what I'd be into. So anyway, I figured it was a gift from the universe and my mom and dad for my birthday. So um, anyway, I'm going to get back to what I was going to do. And that's talking about awareness today. So my spirit guides came in and talked about that. Just being aware every day and watching what we're taking in our environment. So they talk about this a lot, and you're probably tired of hearing of it, but just watching everything that we take in. So the news, water, the quality of our water, which is really important in all over the world, but particularly I think in different parts of the United States now, for me. And also what we take in our emotions. So not to stifle your emotions, to be one with them, to watch them, but to soar above them almost as if you are witnessing them at the same time that you're experiencing them. So if you feel pain, if you feel sorrow, if you feel grief, gosh, grief is a big one. And I've been through a lot of that in my life, my effing growth opportunities, as I like to call them. So, and I know we all have. Everybody has grief of some part or sorrow of some part, but um, being able to watch it and learn from it and to move beyond it. Okay, be aware of all beings. Be aware of the plants, the trees, the birds, the earth. Look deep inside. So, oh, I'm so glad, Lauren. Yeah, the calm in the center of the hurricane and soaring above them. That's so beautiful. So, there's a shining hawk that comes to me in meditation sometimes. and allows me to see through his eyes, her eyes, their eyes, as we glide around. And that was another thing that came through from my guides is to soar above, but also be in the flow. So when you want to dive down and maybe feel that trauma, feel that sorrow, and be aware of it, that you can fly back up and see it with witnessing awareness. Um, I don't know if that makes sense or not, but so many times we get mired in pain and sorrow. And there is certainly a time for that. Boy, have I fed into that in my lifetime. And then there's time of release and letting go. And that can be of letting go and floating. Hi, Cardamonsi. How are you, dear? Floating above things and floating within things. So when I picture surrender, I picture laying in the ocean or on a lake, in a pool, in a hot tub, and just staring at the sky and being one with everything. So just letting go. All right. Okay. So they spoke about being one with the planet and also what's inside the planet, um, we haven't done, well, we always do go in our meditations here on the channel, and I know a lot of you do this, is going into the center of the earth and looking at what's here. So we usually go through the darkness, the shadows as we go there, and the ley lines and the root system that connects us to everyone. And follow that crystalline energy into the rocks and see all the growth potential here with the shapes of the rocks, the jaggedness or the smoothness. And then going into the healing waters, which scientists have found huge oceans inside the earth now that are larger than all our oceans combined on the outside of the earth. And then also into the center when we go into Mother Earth and the divine feminine and the caverns with the waterfalls and the crystals. That's the way I see it usually. We see that beautiful area there. Just open up your mind sometimes when you get there, because I am noticing a lot of entities here, spaceships, civilizations. So it's a whole new world in there. And I don't know if this is a world of our future or of our past. It doesn't matter, right? No time or space. But within the confines, or not the confines, but within the space, there are so many entities here that are helping us. Just like on our grid on the outside of the planet, that beautiful light grid that we're working on as light workers, sending light into the planet. There are others on the inside of the planet sending light up. And boy, that's making a lot of big changes right now, isn't it? So, Lauren, I'm so sorry you've got that long COVID. Yeah, surrender is a shoreline and a horizon for you too, right? It is. It's just letting go. And I know with that breath work, I had COVID, golly, I think March of 20. And then, or C, I'm not supposed to say the word. So anyway, I had it then. And it, Ujjayi breath, where you're breathing in, and then you do ocean breath on the exhale through your nostrils. It took me so long before I was able to do that again. It was probably summer of 22 before I could do an Ujjayi breath. And then I got COVID again this summer and fall. And but it was a lighter one. It wasn't quite as bad. Okay, so working with everyone here and understanding that we are not alone, obviously, and that there are so many here that help us. So I want you to know that when you wake up in the morning, you have a wall of angels behind you, above you, and below you. So just feeling all that gorgeous energy, and it makes us glow. And Lauren's saying, it is the past, present, and future with our galactic ancestors. Yes, 100%. Beyond grateful for their assistance over the decades. That's so beautiful. Lauren, I don't know if you're a poet, but I hope you're writing these things down because that's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so um, there are many inside the planet. The time comes to know. Be aware of emotions, uh, earth movements. So I know we've seen some earthquakes, that horrible earthquake in Turkey and Syria right now. But I feel like there's going to be more chaos, and that includes other things happening with the earth as we come along this summer. Earthquakes, and I've been saying I've felt a tsunami coming in the east, maybe Sri Lanka, somewhere in there. Okay, and the environment, being aware of the environment, and like we said, all things that we take in, the news, the television, the water, uh, everything around us is our environment, right? And our environment is us too. So we are the environment because it's all energy. We see there's a line outside my hand, but there isn't. It's all energy and motion, isn't it? So, okay, the heavens, the 3D world, and your reaction to it. There's much that you can choose not to see by not looking. But as we soar over with awareness and we witness, um, and not attach to it. So, and like I said, that doesn't mean repressing feelings because I know sometimes in spirituality there's that toxic positivity. So, and like I said, with my grief, I have gone in, and I think once saw my grief as kind of a friend in my sorrow, and I said, "Oh, it's you. You're here again," and I recognized it and I witnessed it in some weird way. So, Lauren, you might have a good way to put this that I don't with language. Um, when I recognized it and said, "Hey, old friend, I see you. I have a place for you," and I had a little sunroom, and there's a white sofa. Used to be white, now it's kind of tan and printed. Anyway, kids and dogs. So it's now it's like I could go there. I could lay down on that sofa. I could turn on Netflix. I could have a glass of red wine. I had something that I did every time, or I could just lay there and cry, or I could call a friend. So I had a plan, and that helps so much. There's much you have to choose and see by not looking. Media and politics, karma keeps us moving, keeps memory, keeps us from growing into the light. So, being caught up in that karma, that 3D world, right? Of knowing that, oh, you did this to me, they're doing this to us, and just keep rotating through that. Whereas if we kind of rise above it and see it happening, we recognize that we've been treated like fourth graders and seventh graders by politicians and the media. Um, and now we're witnessing it and saying, meh, I'm not going to fall for that again. I'm not going to get upset by it. You're not going to rule my emotions. Okay, if we can spend 10 minutes a day focused on love any way you want. So they also talked about that, just spending some time every day, focusing on your love. And also, that can mean so much to so many different people. So I do a silent practice every day, but a lot of times that turns into something that's not uh, it's not a silent practice like I imagine other people's is sometimes because I'm a very visual clairvoyant. I see things, a lot of things. So I don't know about you guys in meditation, but I hear things, I see things, and I feel things. So it's a beautiful thing, but also dance. Whatever you're in the flow with, movement, tai chi, um, art, poetry, Lauren. So, so many different things that we can get into our flow with. So many changes that are coming. We can rise above them. Use your angels. Call in the angels and ancestors, joy and bliss. So, emotions, food, witness, be a bird. Okay, and we've talked about this. The eyes of the hawk see all, soar above it, be in the moment, then dive in, glide into it, flow into it, dance into it. Survival, fear, witness, use that instinct. So, obviously, fear, um, um, using that fear, that fight or flight response in a healthy manner. So that's what's kept us as a species alive all these years. My cat likes that. There he is, Zeppelin. So that's what's kept us all alive all these years, that fight or flight response. And sometimes when you move through that and that adrenaline rushes in, use it to flow. So that's what they were talking about. Dance into it, soar into it, dive into it. Um, okay. Walk up the steps made of clouds, climb aboard. Pure energy, pure love, once a day. Look beyond. And this, I literally saw us stepping on clouds and coming to that floating space, like in the water, but on the clouds. Just releasing, letting go, and just being one with that pure joy. Um, Waves are crashing, change is coming. What looks like chaos is transformation. The young see this. So, the generations that are coming up, and so many of us right now see it, right? Um, a lot don't, and that's okay. That's where they're at. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. And we're exactly where we're supposed to be. So our guides tell us. So we rise. A new movement is coming. Release and let go. Surrender. Um, Silence comes. New lands, old lands change. So there'll be some volcanic activity and there'll be some seismic activity. There'll be new lands formed and there'll be old lands that change. Um, Africa is golden. Sunset. America is the sun. Um, China and Russia. The people there are so tired, the citizens. Change turns things. So they are ready for big change, and I think it's coming to them. It's not going to be this year, I don't think, but I'm getting that that's coming, and movements happening there. It might be slow, but it is happening. It is in the works. All right. Return to life is full environment. Use technology and live organically. Be alternative, be free. So they also showed me a garden. Sometimes when we look at technology in the future, for me, I used to see like the Jetsons or something like that. Or, but I think that when we look at it, we have to look at it with permaculture now and small farms and community living, but also using that technology that will have, you know, the sky's the limit, right? Um, Flying cars and being able to grow things vertically. That a lot of that's already here. It's just not out there for us yet. So, and being in the garden. So, um, walking in your garden, seeing your abundance, because we are abundant, all of us. Anyway, Lauren, thanks for being here. Cardamom C, Judith, Lauren. Um, I hope all of you have a great day. If anybody wants a card for the day and you're still here, I'd love to give you one. And if not, I'll just throw one for the collective. So, what are we going to use today, people? Hmm, the secret language of light. I love that. Hi, Cindy, Marvita. How are you? I'm just throwing a card for the collective, but if you want a personal card today, we are stardust, we are golden. Yes, 100%, Lauren. We've got to get back to the garden. I love that. Okay. For the collective. Oh, well, that's us, soul family. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but just seeing being in the light. And that's kind of what we were talking about here, letting go, um, being, there's not just this almost sacred geometry on either side, but there's also this garden and this special light. This is what I see within the center of the earth. Um, these light beings here and this crystalline energy when I look at it. So that's beautiful. And we are soul family. We're a tribe. So, and I thank you all for being here. Tamara, hi Tamara, my girlfriend, my sister, all my sisters. Okay, let's go ahead and throw one for Tamara. Oh, meditation. So, in your heart space. So, my good friend Tamara does a lot of meditation, and that's so you. That's so beautiful. And finding your love. So, I know that this is about also the love within you, but I'm wondering if there's not someone special these days, Tamara, or right around the corner, too, because all things point to it. So we shall see about that. Maybe you can give me a call later and let me know. Um, all right, everybody. Anybody else want a card while I'm here? Let's see what's on the bottom. Oh, well, we were talking about trees, I think, and then nature. So your soul tree. So once again, the root system, being involved with that orb. And lately in our meditations, hold on for one sec. Pardon me, when I go into psychic things, my nose runs a little. So we've been doing orbs, sending orbs into the center of the earth, and working with the Divine Mother, and also sending orbs and energy up through the crown chakra to the Divine Masculine, and sending out sonar, which the sonar kind of looks like this to me with the orb as it goes through. So this is a really great practice when you're waking up in the morning and you call in your angels and your ancestors to work with that energy also and ground yourself. And you sit up a little taller just when you think about that, right? Sending that light down, send it back into your heart space, send the light up, and send it back into your heart space. And then you're in your power, major power. Okay. And Cindy wants a card. The tree roots is Tamara's favorite. Right. And Tamara, I'm getting a lot of information now about the ley lines and working with them. And I see how they work within the root system also, and how they intersect with the root system, and how it's all glowing. But also as they, not just around the planet, but in the planet and then coming out of the planet as we move on. Hey, Jane, how are you? Are you on today at 8:15? Because I was trying to get on before you're on so I can watch you. Jane the Seeker has a beautiful um, channel, and she does amazing readings, um, really on target all the time. So, Arvita wants one too. Hi, Sam. How are you doing this morning? Love to you too, dear. All right, Cindy. Oh, this might be my favorite card, Cindy. You are the universe. So, I don't know how many of you know Marvita Dragonfly, Cindy, my dear friend. She produces and she puts together people. She helps people grow with classes. Um, and this is you, Cindy. So this is perfect for you as you move through and help people. You are the universe. You are the one that holds people together and brings people together and shows them um, the universe and the energy in the universe and expands their horizons. So that's just beautiful. Hi, Sam. Oh, okay. So you have a channel too. Um, Sam, I don't, you know what? I'm not aware of your channel, but if you want to type it in, I will, is it just under Sam Ransom? And we can go ahead and all maybe be with you, subscribe. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Marvita, that was for you, darling. Okay. I know I need a mod. I was just trying to figure that out. Sorry. Yes, Cindy, you were. Marvita, you were Cindy. Let's see. I don't know how to do it right now, but add moderator. There we go. Okay. And then Tamara is the moderator. I'm trying to make all of you a moderator. Boy, this is something nobody. Oh, Marvita. And Marvita, I pulled that for you. That's so funny because I was thinking of somebody else, but it's perfect for you. Jane, I'm going to add you as a moderator. Sorry, you guys. Yeah. Okay, well, anyway, I'll figure it out next time so I won't waste everybody's time doing that. So, Jane, are you going to do a show this morning? I know the doggies. Somebody must be trying to walk by my house. Okay, does anybody else's cat sit like a Buddha? I don't know if you can see Zeppelin back. Oh, he's saying hi. He knows we're talking about him. He sits up like a Buddha, like he is meditating. He's so hilarious. And now he's looking at us. All right. Yeah, he cracks me up. Oh, good. Jane's here. Cool. Anybody else want a card, or we'll do one? And we don't have to do that. We can just talk too. Hi, Lizanne, my good friend. How are you, dear? It's so good to see you here. We're pulling cards, and I just did some messages from my um, that I channeled this morning from one of my indigenous guides, and they brought in the abalone. So anyway, it's so beautiful, and um, I haven't done a lot of scrying. I've tried a little bit. Jane, have you done that, or Lizanne, or any of you? I know there's a lot of readers here. We're all readers, aren't we? So, um, anyway, but this one in particular has the flower of life inside it, which I dearly love. Okay. Oh, good. Lizanne wants a card. Yeah, I'm back in town, Lizanne. So we were talking about doing something together. Lizanne has some beautiful cards that she's made too. Let me see if I can figure out. Oh, add moderator. I figured that one out. Okay. Yay. Okay. Yeah, I haven't done a lot of scrying, but I think it's all intuitive. Pardon the pun. Okay, Lizanne. So something big is happening with you, young lady. Transformation. So that's just an explosion of energy, isn't it? And once again, when I'm talking about the orbs and how we're going, and that's what Lizanne talks about so right now too, is when we go deep with the orbs into the earth, with Mother Earth and up to Father Sky, and then we just bam, that energy that comes out there. And it is a huge transformation. So, and then bringing that into our heart space with those silken cords, breathing it in, exhaling, and then your heart just explodes too with that joy and love. So, big transformations coming in, which we've kind of talked about that before, Lizanne. So thank you. I'm glad you liked that orb video. I love orbs. They're so fun. And then I don't know if you guys, okay, this is me not being technological. I was so excited because I took a video of the full moon. And when I looked at it, I saw this little blue orb floating around. Well, later on, I found out that it's just a little something that the iPhone does, like something with one of its filters or something that sometimes that shows up on there on iPhone 12s and 13s. So I thought that was another orb and I was so excited. I was like, oh, yeah, man, I got a full moon orb. But that's okay. I'm going to take it. I don't mind. Hi, Teresa. How are you, dear? Yes, Lauren, the color of gold. So I have one of my guides. She's the angel of love and light. And she is a big sparkle angel. Um, so she's not huge like Metatron, but her sparkle energy is, and it's all that golden color. It's really quite lovely. That's one of my favorite shades. So thank you, Lizanne. She believes the technical orbs are still message from spirit. I'm going to take it that way. You know, sometimes when a mistake happens, it's meant to be a mistake and it's not just something else. So, and golden cords. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said golden orbs. Yeah, golden cords, I do have a lot of. So I have a monastery in Kathmandu that I help support, that I'm honored to be affiliated with, Red Goomba. And it's in what they call the hills outside Kathmandu. And it's a small teaching monastery. And my daughter taught there, and she taught English to the monks. And the little monks, like, you know, from 6 years old up to 18. and and then also we made they became part of our family. So that gold color I always associate a lot of times with like the Rinpoches and the Buddhist monks and that beautiful golden energy, and my angel of love and light also. Okay, somebody else wanted a card. Who was it? Oh, golly. If somebody else wants a card, just let me know because I don't see it now. Sorry. Was it you, Lauren? No, Lauren's been here since the beginning. I think we already did it. Yeah, Lauren says, I like to believe the technical issues are help from our galactic ancestors. Yeah. Um, Lizanne, I'm spiritual and I love Buddhist mantras and I have Buddhist Buddha is on my altar back here, but so is Jesus and Mary, and I have some Islamic deities too, and so I love that training. You know, my friend here, Tamra, has done a lot of Buddhist studies too. She's really into it. So, Candy, hello, my friend. How are you, the beautiful Candy Mullen? Let me see. We're doing these gorgeous cards. It's the secret language of light. So, I don't know if that shows up okay on there. Transmissions from Your Soul by Denise Jarvie. Jarvie. Okay, Candy. A card for Candy. Okay. Did you guys see how much I did this? You are the universe. So, if anything shows up in our lives today, this you are the universe is huge, isn't it? Um, and I think, Lizanne, was that you? No, it was Marvita, butterfly, dragonfly, that got it also. So, just that beautiful, beautiful light. And so, Aham Brahmasi in Sanskrit, you are the universe. I am that. Um, is beautiful, isn't it? Um, Being one with the universe. And I know how much you've been working, Candy. Candy is also a Reiki master, and she does some channeling and really good at cards, mediumship. So that's perfect for her because I think all of us here can say that since the big C started, which I've already said 10 times on my channel today, um, that we've all moved beyond, like, right? It's like all of a sudden we had all these people here for free, all these teachers that we could learn from for free, and they were sharing with us, and it seems that they still are. So there's just a font of knowledge here, and until it got to be a little too much. So I have a little bit of ADD and learning disabilities, which I think a lot of intuitives do, right? A lot of geniuses. So I have a tendency to dabble, and then a butterfly goes by, and I'm, moving on. Pitter patter. My brain does pitter patter. So, yeah, so to concentrate on you because you are the universe, that's a big message for me, too. Oh, Candy, you're welcome. I'm so glad you found us too, Tamara. This is so much fun. So, and thank you, you guys, because this is such a secure tribe here, and I feel so happy with all of you. I have to say, I get kind of scared going live. So this week, I made myself go live. I think this is my third or fourth live this week, maybe just my third. But I feel so happy that you're all here, and I feel so blessed, and thank you all. Um, because I feel like I'm not always ready to do that. I don't trust myself enough to do that and to jump off, to be the fool, to jump off that cliff and to surrender. So this has been a huge help having all of you here. Aw, Lizanne, thank you, my darling. Thank you, Jane. So I don't want to take up everybody's time for too long, but like I said, thank you all. And I wanted to mention too, Dianne had some great stuff on channeling on her last message that she was talking about. So, and I think that aired last night, and I caught it this morning because I'm still on England time. I just got back from visiting my family over there, and so I'm still waking up at 4:30 in the morning. Anyway, which is fine because I'm really productive at 4:30, and usually I don't. I'm not so productive at 4:30, obviously, but yeah. So it's been really good having you all here. And Lauren, thank you, honey. Oh, well, all of you have a beautiful day. Lots of love. And don't forget about your abalone and looking into your future and knowing that you are the universe and your little flower of life in there. I love that. All right. See you soon, everybody. Mwah. Bye, tribe.